Hi, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is Striker, one of my Scotties, and welcome to my video about counted cross stitch. Today is going to be a WIP parade, and speaking of today, this is part 3 of Flosstube number 154. Today is January the 7th, 2024. What better way to start the year out with a WIP parade? And mine's in several parts because it's long. So anyway, we're going to start with fall, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. It's just all mixed up, so I don't know what's going to show up first. Okay. One of the things, if you can tell, I like to start things. And I like to start things other people start. I saw this on Laura's channel, Stitching by the Shore. And this is by Jardan PR. It's Lady Halloween. And I chose to do mine all in black. And I'm kind of regretting that now. But I did like the pretty purple or lavender color that Laura used. But I'm just using DMC 310. And I need to get serious about this one. This is all I've got done. It's on 28 count. And I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is. Because I did not write it down once again. But anyway, this one's a big one. So I'm enjoying this. This is Quaker, and it's Lady Halloween. All right, next I have another Halloween piece, and this is another stitch along that I'm doing with Kara, my friend. She lives pretty close to me. And this is the Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. Isn't that cute? She sent me all the floss. We bought the pattern together, I think, and she sent me all the floss and the most beautiful floss drops, which I will have to show to you because they're exactly like the cover on the pattern. And they're all anchor threads. So I'm using her color conversion. And I started out real good like I usually do, and then it kind of went by the wayside when Christmas and Thanksgiving came. And this is what I've got done. So Kara, I need to step on it and get with the program again. And I'm doing mine on 36 count with one thread over one strand of floss over 2 threads of fabric. So that is that one. And so if you'd like to join us, this is the Stitch Witch Sal, I think is what we called it. I'll have to check that out. And I'll link it below just in case. All right. Next, I joined another Sal with Java Girl, Christy. And this is another Jardan PR. Oh, dear. And this is Halloween. I'm stitching. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get that. So the fabric I'm stitching this on is not good, which is why I have not finished it. And I stitch a little bit and then I stop, but I've got a fair amount on it done. So see, I mean, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to have to get with the program and finish this one. It's on some kind of natural linen. I want to say it's probably 28 count, but let me tell you, lots of slugs, and a slug is a big bump in the linen thread where one thread's really, really wide and the next thread is really, really not. So, yeah, that's not good. And let's see, let's put this there. Okay. All right, so hopefully I'll get some more done on that one. Found a piece of floss. Got to get that in there. Okay, next we have Away We Ride, and this is one of my favorite Blackbird patterns. And why I never can bring myself to start stitching this, I have no idea. This is from Blackbird Designs. And I've seen a lot of people stitch this. And I'm using all the call for threads except for Garden Gate because during COVID, garden gate was nowhere to be found. So I had to substitute a DMC, and I think it was $8.44. And I've got this much done. So see, you know, it is pretty. I like the border, everything. But, yeah. And this one is on, I want to say 36 count, maybe. Or 30. It's either 36 or 32 count. I don't know. So, there you go. But anyway, we need to stitch on that one. Then I started another stitch along, or SAL. I guess I need to tell you what a SAL is. It's a stitch along with Chrissy, Finally a Farm Girl. And she finished this, I think. I don't know if she's finished it or not, but I think she has. This is from Twin Peak Primitives, and it was a limited edition, and it's Haunted House Sampler. And I just loved everything about that haunted house. And the border's fun and easy to do. And this one's on 30 count Portobello. I just happened to have a big piece, and I thought, well, I'll just use it for that. And this is what I've got done on that. So I've got about a quarter of the top, well, not a quarter. I've got probably about 1/8 of the top done. Or the pattern. Yeah. And it's 2 strands over 2 on the 30 count Portobello. And I think that fabric's from Access Commodities. But the patterns are very, their patterns are very clear and easy to read. And yeah, I'd like to get that done before Halloween. I really would. So I'm hoping I can stitch on that some. I don't think I stitched on it much this year. Then the next thing, this is one of my oldest kitted up projects that I had. And finally I thought, you know, I need to just start this. Because I had all the stuff. This is done on, yeah, hang on. It's from the Mill Hill Haunted Halloween book. And it's this right here. It's a sampler. And it says Starry, Scary Night. And is that it? That's the wall hanging. It's on, it says it's stitched on 27 count Mill Hill. Yeah. I'm looking. I don't know what it's stitched on, but whatever it is, it's big. I think it might be 11 count. And this is what I've got done. This is going to be a big one. And I think I'm using 3 strands of floss. Yep. I'm using 3 strands of floss over 2 threads. Yeah, and I don't know why I'm doing that. But we shall see. Because something tells me, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back over this. I may have started it in error and have to rip it all out and do something else. Ooh, that would not be good. But anyway, it's really pretty, and I really would like to get this finished. But, yeah. Okay. Next, we have the I can't talk today. Lucky 13 Club from Amy Bruckner, or Brecken, excuse me. And what that is it was a club, and you signed up, and you were supposed to do one of these little figures every month. And then that would be 12, and the writing, I think, would be 13. Well, I did really good. like I usually do. And this is on Weeks Dye Works Carrot, and it's a 30 count. I've got 6 months done, so I'm halfway there. I just need to do more. And I'm not going to give it up because this is cute. It's really, really cute. So just love all those cute little whimsical monsters. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can't get some of that done too. And that's 2 strands over 2. And I'm using all the call for threads, which I think was Weeks Dye Works. Okay, then next, yes, there's more Halloween, and there's still more. Can you tell I like Halloween? I just don't like the spooky stuff. Okay, this one is, okay. This one is from Cottage Garden Samplings, and this was the first pattern of theirs I had ever done, and this is called Halloween Sampler. And what it is alphabet, and you go like abracadabra, broom, creepy, Dracula, eerie, Frankenstein, all that kind of stuff. And it's done on 28 count, and it's a Weeks Dye Works. I would swear to that. But isn't this just a spooky looking fabric here? And I've got a good bit done. I've almost got half of it done. So I need to get working on that. And I apologize for the wrinkles, but I'm not ironing this many projects. I'm sorry. The iron and I are not good friends, and we don't plan to be. Okay, so that's another one I'd like to get done. Then the next one is from Kathy Haberman. It's hands-on design. And what it is the Scary Apothecary series. And I bought the whole series. And, okay, let's see. And I've got some of them done. I've got Cauldron Cleaner done with a piece sewed on the bottom where I forgot and messed up and started in the wrong place. Yeah, always pay attention if you're starting in the middle. Then I'm working on, I thought I had more than that done. I'm working on Cackle lozenges. Yeah, this is the one I'm working on. Okay, and that's what I've got done on that one. So I've got a good start on that one. So that would be one that I could do a quick finish because it's not going to take much time. And I'm waiting till I finish all of them before I finish them because they're a little odd shaped, and I want to do it while I'm on a roll and not have to keep relearning. And I'm using Chronic and all the call for threads, and I don't mind stitching with Chronic. I use short pieces, and I usually put a little dab of clear fingernail polish after I thread my needle on the ends so they don't fray and go every which way. So that really helps. It really does. And I use a needle with a good size eye so it doesn't fray the thread as bad. So usually like a 24. Okay, so there's that. Okay, this next one is a Teresa Kogut. And, okay, I dropped it. This one is on, I want to say Witch's Brew. It seemed like this was the one that was on Witch's Brew. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's Fairy Wool in the Wood, and it's 32 count Witch Time. And it's called Stitching Witches. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Her patterns are so whimsical. I just really like those. And this is what I've got done. Right there. Just one witch started. We don't even have all of her done. But I thought the modeling in this fabric was really unique. And that's why I chose it for this. Because it looks old and moldy and, you know. Okay. Then, every now and then I'll stitch something out of a magazine. And this one is from the Just Cross Stitch October 2020. And it's called Pick of the Patch. And I'll show you a picture of it right there. And I just like that little scene. I thought that was cute. So I have got not very much done. Well, a little bit. This is on a piece of 28 count Witchell something, but don't know what, because it was not labeled when I bought it. And so therefore I didn't know what it was. But it's very porous, as you can tell. And that's what I've got done so far. So that's Pick of the Patch. And this one's by Blue Ribbon Designs. Okay, and it was in the October 2020 issue of the Just Cross Stitch. Okay, next we have, and this one I had to rip out a good bit, and that's one reason it didn't get finished, because I was really, really enjoying this one. And this is called Spirits and Spells, and it's by Brenda Gervais. And I even did it on the correct count so I could get it on the little box, which I have. It's a paper mache box. It's on 40 count Week Style Works. Well, no, it's not on Week Style Works, but it's on 40 count something. And I'm using the Call for threads. And I had to rip out all the witch's skirt and start over on that. And this is what I've got on that. Okay, she's coming together. So hopefully we'll get that done. Okay, next, oops. I went to the Friend Stitch Zoom retreat this year, yeah. And it was a pop-up gathering was what I went to. And she gave us several patterns. She gave us a crow. She gave us a pattern by Amy Bracken. And then she had a large pattern. So you had a small, a medium, and a large. You know, an easy finish. And the crow was an easy finish. Amy Bracken Designs was called Moonlight Magic. And this is that. Isn't that cute? And that's not the one I started. Sorry. The one I started. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember what I started. This one's been misplaced for quite some time because I thought it was a different project, because I put it in a project bag that was like, I'm not working on that for a while. And it was in that bag. But anyway, this is the project I'm working on. It says, Big and Small, Happy Halloween to All. And it's called Happy Halloween. And it's collaboration between, Friend Stitch's collaboration between Bent Creek and Heart and Hand. And they have the most beautiful, beautiful patterns. And they have great pop-up retreats. And this is a picture of the little crow that we did. And I don't think I want to put mine in the hoop. I think I want to make like a small out of it. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, getting back to it. This is on, oh my goodness. Stormy Night, 32 count Stormy Night Vintage Linen. And this is what I've got done. Let's get that thread out of the way so you can see. I'm really bad to leave my thread where it is. And that's what we got right there. Isn't that cute? So, I look forward to stitching that and having it done by Halloween. I would have had it done by Halloween had I been able to find the thing. But I couldn't find it. But if you ever get a chance, go to one of their pop-up retreats because they're awesome. And on that note, I went to another pop-up retreat, and this was under a basket. So I didn't notice it to put it in with the samplers, but we're going to do it now. It was the Needlework Pop-Up Gathering this year. It was a tribute to Elizabeth 1800. Okay, our small was... I even started it. Let's look though before. Yeah, I have. Okay, that's when I started. Okay, our small is the cartouche right here. Okay, and they finished theirs like in a little box like this. a little drum, and that's what I'm going to do. And this was a piece of fabric I had in my stash, and that's what I've got done. I could finish that in no time. Then she also gave us a swan pattern, and she gave us one to give to a friend. Have I given mine to a friend? No, I have not. So this is going to go to a friend. Yeah. If you're interested, just put the word Swan. I can't believe I did that. And I might stick something else in with it. Okay, and this is on 32 count fringe stitch blend linen. And she gave us all the WIP Styleworks flosses, the minor hot mess as usual, and all the finishing things that we needed. And then the big pattern, the tribute to Elizabeth, was needle and thread, draw us together. And I think that's beautiful. And it matches my craft room perfectly, as you can tell. So guess what? This one's going to be going up in here when I get it started and finished. But I only have the little bitty cartouche. And it came in this beautiful, ouch, tin that I can use to store all my pretties in. So see, that's really nice. Okay, so next we have a pattern by Waxing Moon. And have I started the next one? No, I have not. So that's just kitted up. Yeah, so never mind. That goes in the kitted up pile over here. Okay. Yeah, I just tossed it. Okay, then the Celebrate book from Teresa Kogut that I just had to have. It was so pretty. And this was before she put pictures of the finished items in her book. And the one I chose was Bad Kitty. And the reason I chose it was because it had this intimidating witch. And I can only show you the top corner. Okay? I can't show you the whole pattern. And I'm doing this on who knows what. It says it recommends 32 count Heartland, but I found this piece of fabric and I thought, oh, this is perfect. I have no clue what it is. But let me tell you, this witch's dress is something else. I really have enjoyed stitching that. I love seeing the pattern come along, the broom, everything. So after this, I've just got a cat and a house and a path and some pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns. So I need to work on this. I do. Like I need to work on a lot of things. Yeah. But I enjoy it. So that's why, you know, you get bored just stitching the same thing all the time, or at least I do. And I'm not ADD either. I just like to stitch what I buy, you know. Okay, the next thing was a little bitty kit that I bought a long time ago, and it's called All Hallo Eve, and it doesn't have a picture either. And I can't show you the graph, except I can tell you it's a full moon. Oh, wrong side. It's got a border, a full moon, a haunted house, and a big spooky tree, okay? And it says All Hallows Eve. And like this is the top of it. Isn't that pretty? So this pattern is older than old. That's all I can tell you. It's from Chronic. It uses Chronic braid. Number 8, number 4. It uses DMC. It has blended floss where you use 3 threads. You use 1 thread of one color and 2 threads of another color to get like a blend, because they didn't have variegated thread back in the olden days. And this is what I've got done so far. Let's see. Is that the right side? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's what I've got done so far. It's kind of sketchy looking, but it's coming along. But that one I thought was really cute for Halloween. It was spooky, and I wanted spooky. So that could be a quick finish, and it sure would be nice because this little bag is probably going to always be this shape because it's had this little project in here for so long. I could say this is probably one of my oldest works in progress. So we need to set that out so we can work on it for real. Okay, next, Gary and Ronnie from Galore Stitchery. Hey, Gary. Hey, Ronnie. Got me started on this one because they had Kathy Haberman design a Frankenstein, and I did this on 32 count affogato, and it's called If Pumpkins Could Fly. I think this was in a box at one time, or just a special pattern they had. So this is from Fiber on a Whim. Ouch. And there's nothing on that. But I have such a big start. I'm telling you. I got so excited about this, and then something came up I had to stitch. And I don't know, and that's another thing. You know, people come up and they're like, oh, Mom, stitch this for me. Which I don't mind. I don't, because I go up to them and I go, oh, so-and-so, daughter, would you put this in your Cricut for me? So, because I don't have a Cricut. Don't want a Cricut. I have a daughter that has a Cricut. Why do I need a Cricut? But anyway, this is what I got done. The word with. And I started on the next word. And then it was like either, this might have been a mania start. And don't you just love all my wrinkled up linen? It's a travesty. I'm telling you. Just a travesty. But anyway, I'm using all the WIP Style Works, Call for Threads, and having fun, you know? And does it bother me that I have a lot of projects? No, it does not. You know, at least I've worked on what I have, and I don't have a bunch of kitted up stuff sitting in the cupboard, just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So there you go. I have a few things, but not a bunch. Okay, next, these were free patterns one year from Stony Creek, and it's a Banner of the Month series, and I got it during the lockdown that we had because I needed something to do. And this is what the banner looks like. And one part came out for 5 months. Okay, so I'm working on the Ghosts and Goblins Galore, which is not my favorite because it looks kind of spooky. So this will not go out where my piano students can see it because I don't think they would like this Grim Reaper. I'm not real fond of the Grim Reaper myself. I try to dodge him every chance I get, you know, because I don't want to be gotten by the Grim Reaper. But anyway, this is my start. And this was a mania start, and it was also a WIP project that I never got to. So there you go. But let's see. This is Lugana 28 count vintage Stormy Night. And, you know, I love this pattern. I really do, except for the Grim Reaper. So this will probably have to go in upstairs somewhere. Or I might gift it to my youngest daughter. I can't gift it to my oldest daughter. She's a children's minister. And that would not look good in her house. So, all right. Next, we have... Ooh, yes. I forgot about this one. This was on my WIP Go for a year. And I actually worked on it. It might have been on there for 2 years. And it's the first time I had ever used Cottage Embroidery floss. And this is on R&R 32 count fabric. Really? Yeah, it's an R&R 32 count antique cotton linen. Sorry, I had to think about it. And I've got the floss on a floss stick that came from Sudbury a long time ago. It was in some kind of kit or something I had. And of course, that's all the floss I've got left. So you'd think I'd be about done. This one is 1/1 on 32 count. And it's got 9 squares. I could show you the picture of it. And it's from Bright Needle. And they do not make any more patterns. So you'll have to find this on the black market. Etsy, eBay. just a little joke here. Okay, so I've got the top 3, and I've got the witch, and I've got the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so now, yeah, I need to do the spider, Dracula, the haunted house, and another witch. And this, hang on, this is what I've got done so far. I would say this was fun, but I'd be lying. I wasn't real happy about this. The ghost doesn't show up very well, but I guess he's supposed to look translucent. But he sure does. He's gray. So, yeah. So that kind of killed it for that. And that was a kit. And it's probably my next oldest WIP or work in project. Yeah. Because I'll do a little bit. I'm like, I'm done with that. All right. Then we have, yeah, there's more. Oh, yeah. Okay. We have Waxing Moon Designs, and it's really a Waxing Moon Designs this time. It's the Haunted House Trio. And this is what it is. I'm only doing the top one. And it's on natural count linen, 28 count. And this is my progress. So see, I've got the hardest part done. The house, or the biggest part done, the house. So, I love the purple. I thought that was really pretty. And I'm about to put it in the wrong bag. But, I need to work on that too. But I've got a lot done on my stuff. But, you know, it's just fun. All right, now. Moving along to fall and Thanksgiving. Okay, once again, I went to a Friend Stitch retreat, and this was Zoom again, so I was at the comfort of my home. And this is called an Autumn Gathering, and this one was Let Joy In. Okay, and once again, they give a small, a medium, and a large project. This one uses Weeks Dye Works. And I've got about half of it done. Let me just do this. Oh, good grief. This is not going well. I need to use my board. There we go. All right. Isn't that pretty? So, I think the colors are so rich and full. There you go, where there's no shadow for my arm. But really, really nice. And I really like that. And like I said, they have really good retreats. It's only a one-day thing, and it's a little bit longer than the pop-up retreats. And they have a lot of interesting content and stuff, so that's really fun. Okay, next, this one is by KEB Studio Creations, and I got this in the Fanciful Flamingo box, and this is Halloween Pumpkin Patch. Isn't that pretty? All right. And my progress on this. Oh dear, I don't even have one whole pumpkin done. Is that? And of course I got squirreled off onto something else. So we need to be working on that. And it uses Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works. But it's a fun pack. And I think that's my own conversion. Let me look. No, it's not. It's not. Well, the Weeks Dye Works is. I had to change some of the colors because I didn't have them. So I put a couple of Weeks Dye Works in there. So, yeah. Okay, next at the Pandas Crossing Retreat this fall, which is my local needlework shop, I got the Autumn Lane pattern, Give Thanks. That's very, very pretty. It says Happy Thanksgiving, Give Thanks, Fall. So it's all the things. And it's finished in a hoop. I don't know if I'll finish it in a hoop or not, but it's on 28 count. And if it does finish in a hoop, it ends up to be 9 by 9. And I got such a big start on this. Okay, and this is it. Okay, 2 of the turkey feathers, and that's about it. Okay, hold on, my battery's going dead. I'm back. We couldn't have the phone dying because then it wouldn't video anything. Okay, next, I'm almost done. Next, I have Thanksgiving Blessing from Heart and Hand. I think this is just beautiful. And I need more Thanksgiving items. And this is on a 28 count linen. When I first, well, my biggest things, I bought a lot of 28 count linen, let me tell you. And this is what I've got done so far. And this line here is the M that I'm starting. I figured I might as well tackle him sometime. So I'm enjoying that. I think the colors are very rich and pretty, and I just love them all. So I think I like to stitch fall because of the colors, and I also, you know, as you can tell, I like to stitch Halloween. Yeah. Okay, next we have another Thanksgiving pattern, and this is called, well, I call it Thanksgiving. It's a fall pattern, and it's Patchwork Crow by Heart and Hand. Isn't that pretty? And it says, share your harvest to give meaning to life and peace to your heart. And I have got, oh dear, a magnet stuck on it. 2 magnets stuck on it. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I just have so much done on this one. Oh, you'd think I'd done it at a retreat. There's the bird's head with the eye. And that's all I got done. This was a mania start, evidently, because I did stitch mania for 2 years. And what that is where you stitch, you start a new project every day, and for 31 days, because there's 31 days in May, which is how I got a lot of my works in progress. But that's okay, because they're not sitting in the closet somewhere. Well, they are sitting on a shelf, but they're started, and if you don't start it, you can't finish it. So there you go. And last but not least, I've kind of given this one a break because it started out, this was the Learning Stitches sampler from Jeanette Douglas Designs. And I'm giving this one a little break because, and I fell behind because the videos weren't coming out like while I was really excited. And then Kimberly finally got caught up from Sassy Jack's. And this is what I've got done. Sassy Jack's Learning Stitches on my band. But some people have really taken off. Sheila from Sunshine Stitchers. Hey, Sheila. You need to watch them if you don't watch her and EJ. She's got a lot more done on this than I have. And also Deb from Country Stitchers. She's got a whole lot done on hers. And hers is not on a band. Or maybe, yeah, it is on a band. But she's done interesting things with hers. She redesigns and does all kinds of pretty things. But what you do is you watch the videos. They're free with Kimberly. I think they're still free from Sassy Jack's Stitchery. And you buy this book from any needlework shop, or especially Kimberly. She'd like for you to. And she's got the banding. And you watch the videos, use your own floss, and learn all these fancy stitches. And I thought, well, this will be a good refresher course. Yeah. I'm not doing too good on that. So, got to get back up with that. But I was kind of waiting until she opened her shop again. So, that'll be soon, from what I hear. Okay, so that's my fall pieces. Those are my fall pieces, my Halloween pieces, and my Thanksgiving pieces. And this is part 3. Part 4 will be Christmas and winter. Okay? So, I will see you guys shortly. Bye-bye and happy stitching. Hi, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is Striker, one of my Scotties, and he just has to be on the camera. He loves to be on the camera, not that you know, because he's stiff as a board right now. But anyway, this is a video about cross stitch, not about Scotty dogs, but he just wanted to say hey to his family and in Tennessee, and yeah. So anyway, we're going to start over again. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my next video. It's another WIP Parade part 3. Okay, today we're going to do Fall, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. Or Fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Anyway, my name is Dottie. I'm Stitching Scotty, and I already said that. Good grief.